All right, guys, so we're heading back to Sweetgreen, get some food to eat, and we're gonna head the same route as we did with the high-speed MSP, except this time I'm starting at a disadvantage. We're at 77%, 94 volts, so, and I have no seat. That's another disadvantage. So let's go and get some to eat. 1800 watt hours versus 2700 watt hours. Let's go. Another disadvantage to this EXN is that it overheats. So I'm gonna have to run the fan constantly. So let me turn it on. You know what? Let's just see how far it goes before it turns on. Before I get the temperature warning. Because I'm not gonna go hard fast forward. I'm gonna try going hard backwards. On the way back, I mean. Because I'm at 80% and I need a little bit more voltage than that to go hard. 61% battery. Oh my gosh. Guys, are we gonna make it? Yes, we're gonna make it. It's a very simple route. I usually start at 100 volts. So temperature. Oh, safety. Oh shit. Let's turn on this fan right now before it overheats on me in the middle of the road. So we got the fan blowing. Woo! EXN, baby. I'm going the less challenging route because I'm not trying to kill the battery. As fast as I could. I'm trying to take my time here. Woo! 63% battery. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, EXN, what you got? %. Oh my god! I don't think we're gonna make it. Wait, how many batteries? I hope this has both. I wonder if I connected both batteries. Yeah, I did. there's not a moment like I've ridden in Boston where cars, I mean, obviously this one had its signals on, but there are several times where you potentially get hit. You always have to anticipate, you know what I mean? I'm at 93.2 volts, not bad. Woo! Good so far, EXN. My muscles are like jello right now. Woo! Yeah, I missed it. All right, cool. No worries. Did good, EXN. Man, that was great. That was a great ride. Now, let's see how much battery we got left. We got 92.2 volts. There you go, man. Thank you. Not bad. 92 volts. So we got plenty to go back. The wheel says 92.3, but the app says 90.6, so there's a little bit of correction. Might have to correct it a little bit later. Not bad. 7.29 miles so far. All right, so I got some really important decisions to make. Should I head directly back to the car, or I have some chores to do for my mother. I have to put up like a light, it's a solar panel light at the entrance of the basement. So I could do that, or go to my haircut, or go directly back to the car. That way I know for sure I'm not gonna run out of battery or whatever. Or I could do all of that and still head to the car, and we'll have a true range test. You know what I mean? So this is what the battery is saying right now. Hold on. This is what the app is saying. 60%, 90.8 volts. So, and it wasn't hard. 42 miles an hour. That's not hard. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see. We've ridden 7.2 miles. So, wow, interesting. Starting at 94 point whatever volts, which was basically 78 volts at the 78% at the time. Let's see. This is why I like this. I like these range tests. If you guys can, Sweetgreen, guys. I'm going for the caramelized garlic steak, brown rice. Guys, I found a temporary fix for the overheating problem. It's not, I mean, it could be a potential fix long term, but I added this switch right here, and I have two fans going, one from the Tesla and one from this. going at the same time, 12 volts. So I have a buck converter that drops 100 volts to 12 volts for both. I could bring it up a little bit, but I don't want to kill the fans. But so far it's doing great. If I hadn't had this setup any other day, this would have heated up and I would have had to pull over, let it cool down, and then go again. But yeah, it seems to be working. You can hear it going. Start it off. A lot quieter now. It's awesome. Protein, guys. Protein. Obviously, I'm not comparing this to new wheels, guys. I'm just enjoying the old wheel. No comparisons going on here. Oh shit, I forgot, we still have to get over that bridge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I have a plan though. I have a plan. 32%, wow. Because if it gets real low, I won't be able to go over that bridge. I'll have to push it. All right, let's take a look at the battery. 87.3 volts. So once this thing gets to 84 volts, it's low. It's gonna start tilting back. So we're at 38% right now. All right, 13.8 miles. That's worse than the MSP. Holy moly, what happened? Whatever, let's go. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna get on the sidewalk. Because my plan was to get on the bridge before anybody else gets on there. But I might not be able to do that. All right, perfect. Wow, I'm actually disappointed. Because the MSP, I was able to do like 16 miles, no problem. And I had 50% battery left. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what happened here. I'm not sure what happened here, man. Whew, good job, we're back. And just like that, we are back. Oh. All right, so we made it back. We are at 87.0 volts, 39%. We did 15.86 miles, ending with 40% battery. So actually this kind of makes sense because I left at 78%. So that's actually not bad, dude. I left at 78%. That's not bad. 94 volts. And I got back with 40% left, 87 volts. 15.86 miles. That's not bad. So, how was the ride, right? Well, you guys saw it, but let me tell you how I felt. I felt great. I feel the battery was a little bit less adequate than I thought over the several years that's been out. 2019, Grizzler pads definitely helped a lot because of these bumps. I was able to pretty much keep myself strapped in. E-Ride's pedal, freaking awesome. I never felt once I was gonna slip off. Gave me that leverage I needed also to really push it properly. But I would have to say I thought it was gonna be at least 18 miles, and I wasn't really pushing it. I did 42 miles an hour top speed. I did start at 94 volts, which is roughly 78%. So relative to the high-speed MSP, I had started pretty much near 100 volts with the high-speed MSP, but I think the problem with the EXN is it wasn't designed with its own architecture. I think its board and firmware came from the high-speed MSP in just a bigger package. But that 2700 watt-hour battery, 2800 I believe, watt motor is actually pretty good. And just as a testament to talk about old wheels, it's fun. That's really what it is. At the end of the day, the wheel is fun. It's compact. It just reminds me of, you know, when I started. I also don't miss the massiveness of the EX30 or any other big wheel. The cool thing about wheels like this with adequate battery, 2700 watt hours in the MSP, 1800. If your city is small, like a metropolitan area, this is great. This is more than enough, man. Now, if you're trying to go, you know, on an all-day ride, then obviously you'll want something like the bigger wheels, you know, the Lynxes, the Sherman L's, EX30, all that stuff. So every wheel has its place. And I like this wheel. I like it, and I don't think I'll be getting rid of it. I just know one thing. I need to carry my fast charger, and I absolutely need to charge 100% before I go on any type of adventures. You know what I mean? But another thing about this wheel and the high-speed MSP and Begodes in general, you can ride this thing up to 40 miles an hour with 30% load. So that's encouraging. But I wouldn't risk it, obviously. It's not like we don't have other options. We have other wheels out there. There's no need to risk this. I believe Alien Rise still sells this. I believe E-Wheel still sells this. I think it's a great first wheel, in my opinion. The problem with smaller wheels like the V5F and the V5 and the V8 and the V2, not the V12, is that the width is very small. So it's gonna kind of like thwart your learning experience in the beginning. If you start with a much wider tire, it's going to be great. So older wheels, at least if you start learning on them, you will begin to appreciate, as I've stated before, much newer wheels. So this one stays in my stable. High-speed MSP absolutely stays in my stable. What I was really looking for is I was hoping that the battery would kind of take me at least, I don't know, 4 miles more, maybe 5 miles more than the high-speed MSP at 100%. So it is what it is. Didn't happen. I know its limitations. I know what it's capable of. This thing does overheat. I'm not sure if they all do that, but mine definitely overheats. I've changed the board. This is the second time I've changed the board. I have a permanent fan in there, so that helps a lot. Not a single warning today for overheat, which is good, or high temperature warning. So that's fantastic. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys if you're in the market for something old and you're not trying to waste a lot of money. Not waste, but spend a lot of money or invest a lot of money in brand new wheels, which can go up to like 4,000, 5,000. We don't want that. So if it's your first wheel and you're really considering which wheel would be a good wheel to start out with, I highly recommend the high-speed MSP, 100 volts, and the EXN. Totally, 100%. So, and it's good because you're gonna crash your wheels, you're gonna hit them, you're gonna, you know, obviously there's protection for these things, but If you want a gradual approach or a gradual learning curve like I had when I was growing up, when I was getting into this field of electric unicycles, and a lot of us in the past, this is recommended. I recommend this thing. It's beautiful. Okay, and there are still parts for them. I know one guy stated in a comment, oh, there's no more parts for older wheels. That's not true. There are still parts for older wheels. So guys, see you in the next one. Woohoo! EXN!